Hi everyone, thank you so much for supporting me. Let's start to search a treasure. You can skip even 1 second. The 1992 D. Abraham Lincoln 1 cent from the United States of America is one of those coins that people ignore every day, yet collectors quietly hunt for it. Imagine holding a simple penny in your hand while having no idea that this small copper-colored coin could change your life forever. I'm not joking, and I'm not here to waste your time. This story has suspense history and a twist that most people never see coming. This coin was minted in 1992 at the Denver Mint, which is why you see the small d below the year. Millions were produced, so people assume it's common. That's exactly where the mistake happens. Rarity doesn't always mean low mintage. Sometimes rarity is born from errors, special conditions, or coins that escape the mint unnoticed. From the early 2000s, collectors started discovering unusual 1992 D pennies with strange characteristics, and that's when whispers began spreading in the coin world. Now, let's talk history for a moment. Abraham Lincoln has been on the 1 cent coin since 1909, making it one of the most iconic coins in American history. The 1992 D penny belongs to the modern Lincoln Memorial Series, and it represents a time when the U.S. Mint was using zinc cores with copper plating. This coin weighs exactly 2.5 grams, and even a small difference in weight can signal something extraordinary. Serious collectors always check weight first, because weight never lies. What makes this coin unique is not just a year or the mint mark, but the possibility of hidden mint errors. Some 1992 pennies are known for double dies, off-center strikes, weak or missing details, and unusual plating issues. If your coin looks slightly different from a normal penny, don't ignore it. That small difference is often where big money begins. Many million-dollar stories start with someone saying, "I almost threw it away." Now here comes the part that keeps people awake at night. In the rare coin market, error coins are kings. A genuine, verified rare error on a 1992 D. Lincoln cent can sell for shocking amounts. I'm not saying every coin is worth millions, but some exceptional pieces have been rumored, discussed, and hyped as potential six-figure or even million-dollar coins when certified and auctioned properly. I'm not making fun of you, and I'm not lying. This is how rare coin history works. People often ask, can this coin really make me rich overnight? The honest answer is, if you have a real rare error, yes, it can change your financial situation fast. Collectors, investors, and auction houses are always searching. You can sell such a coin at professional coin auctions, on eBay, or even through trusted Facebook collector groups. The key is verification. Never rush, never clean the coin, and never believe fake promises without proof. Some people say, these are just fake stories. Don't focus on lies or negative noise. Every valuable coin was once called fake until it's sold. If you're confused, ask yourself one thing. If the coin is already in your hand, what do you lose by checking it properly? That confusion is exactly why many people miss their chance. Smart people don't argue, they verify. Here's where the drama deepens. Imagine finding out that the penny you've kept in a drawer for years has a rare error, and suddenly collectors are messaging you, bidding against each other, raising the price higher and higher. This is not fantasy. This is how auctions work. One serious buyer is enough to change everything. And yes, this coin can also be sold online, but only after proper authentication. Let me be very clear so no one misunderstands. Not every 1992 D penny is rare. Not everyone is expensive. But some are powerful because of their errors, condition, and uniqueness. That's why grading and professional evaluation matter. If your coin has something unusual, that's your signal to act wisely, not emotionally. People laugh at pennies, but collectors don't. History proves again and again that the smallest coins sometimes carry the biggest surprises. You don't need luck. You need awareness. If this coin is already with you, the opportunity is already knocking. Why stay confused? Why delay? If you truly believe it might be something special, then take the step and explore its real value. I'll end with this, and listen carefully. I'm not joking. I'm not here to mislead, and I'm not selling dreams without warning. This coin can make someone rich overnight, but only if it's the right one, with the right error and the right proof. Check your coin, verify it, and don't ignore what could be a once-in-a-lifetime chance. Sometimes destiny hides inside the smallest things, waiting for the right eyes to notice. Now talk about the second copper coin. Listen carefully, because this is where most people stop watching too early and miss the real story. The United States of America Abraham Lincoln 1 cent from 1996 looks like an ordinary penny at first glance, the kind of coin people throw into a drawer or forget in their pocket. But what if I told you that some versions of this exact coin have shocked collectors, created bidding wars, and completely changed lives? I'm not here to joke with you, and I'm not here to sell dreams without logic. I'm here to tell you why people are suddenly paying serious attention to the 1996 Lincoln cent. The Lincoln penny itself has a deep history. It was first introduced in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln, making it the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical person. By 1996, this coin had already been part of American life for decades. That year, millions of pennies were minted, mainly in Philadelphia and Denver, and on the surface that makes it sound common. But rarity in coins is not only about how many were made. Real rarity often hides in small details that most people never bother to check. Now here's where things get interesting, and why you should not scroll away. The 1996 Lincoln cent weighs about 2.5 grams and is made mostly of zinc with a thin copper coating. That is the standard specification. But collectors don't chase standard. They chase the unusual, the unexpected, and the mistakes. Certain 1996 pennies exist with striking errors, off-center strikes, double dies, weak strikes, or unusual surface flaws that happen during the minting process. These errors were never supposed to leave the mint, yet some did. Imagine holding a coin that looks normal, but when examined closely, the letters appear doubled, the date looks slightly shifted, or Lincoln's face shows strange details. To an untrained eye, it's just a penny. To a collector, it can be a hidden treasure. This is why some 1996 Lincoln cents have sold for thousands, tens of thousands, and in extreme, verified cases with unique errors in top condition, prices that sound unbelievable to normal people. When people say millions, they are talking about the dream scenario, a one-of-a-kind error, perfectly preserved, authenticated by professionals, and fought over by elite collectors. Let me be very clear and honest with you, because fake promises destroy trust. Not every 1996 penny is worth a fortune. In fact, most are only worth 1 cent. But the reason people get excited is because nobody knows what is hiding in their coin jar until they look closely. This is not blind luck. This is awareness. Many rare coins were spent as pocket change before someone smart noticed something was different. Now think about this for a moment. How many people do you know who actually check their pennies properly? Almost none. That's why opportunities exist. People stay confused, they doubt themselves, they listen to rumors, and then they do nothing. If you have this coin, why are you confused? Why are you waiting? If there's even a small chance your 1996 Lincoln cent has an error, the smart move is to check it, not ignore it. Some people say this coin can make you rich overnight. And while that sounds dramatic, here's the truth behind the drama. If you discover a rare error, get it authenticated, and list in the right place, auctions can explode. Coin auctions, eBay listings with proper certification, and even serious collectors on Facebook groups have paid life-changing money for the right coin. This is not fantasy. This is how the coin market actually works. Demand plus rarity equals power. But don't fall for lies or random screenshots online. Ignore fake claims, fake prices, and edited photos. The real power comes from knowledge and verification. If you believe your coin is special, have it examined by experts or compare it carefully with trusted references. Real collectors pay for facts, not hype. Still, hype exists because sometimes the facts are truly shocking. And here's the part that people don't like to hear, but need to hear. Coins don't scream their value. They stay silent. The people who win are the ones who take action. They look closely, they research, they list wisely, and they let the market decide. If your 1996 Lincoln cent is just normal, you lose nothing. But if it's not normal, you could be holding something that others once spent without thinking. So I'll say this slowly and clearly. I am not joking with you. I am not forcing you to believe anything blindly. I am telling you that this small copper-colored coin has a potential, in rare cases, to change financial stories. Confusion helps nobody. Action creates opportunity. If you have this coin, check it, weigh it, inspect it, and if something feels different, take the next step. At the end of the day, the 1996 Abraham Lincoln 1 cent is powerful not because every piece is expensive, but because a few are extraordinary. And history has proven again and again that extraordinary coins often hide in the most ordinary places. Close your eyes for a second and imagine this, a tiny copper-colored coin sitting quietly in your pocket. Ignore for years, and suddenly one day you realize the same coin could change your life forever. I'm talking about the United States of America Abraham Lincoln 1 cent, 1998 AD. Most people think it's just another penny. But what if I tell you this coin has stories, secrets, and possibilities that most people never bother to look for? Stay with me, because what I'm about to say is not a joke, and I'm not here to waste your time. The 1998 D. Lincoln cent was minted in Denver, carrying the famous D mint mark. This coin comes from the Lincoln Memorial Series, a design that honored Abraham Lincoln on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the back, with Lincoln's statue hidden inside the building. Millions of these coins were produced, so on the surface people say it's common. But history teaches us something very important. Rarity is not always about how many were made. It's about what survived, what changed, and what went wrong during production. This coin traces its roots back to a legacy that started in 1909, when Lincoln first appeared on the cent. By 1998, the composition had already changed. The coin weighs about 2.5 grams and is made of zinc with a thin copper coating. That small detail matters more than you think, because any mistake in that coating, weight, or strike can turn an ordinary coin into something collectors desperately want. Sometimes power hides in the smallest details, and this coin is a perfect example of that. Now here's where the suspense begins. The 1998 D penny itself is not rare in normal condition, but certain error versions can be extremely valuable. We're talking about off-center strikes, double dies, broad strikes, clip planchets, wrong thickness, weak strikes, or even unusual minting flaws that slip past quality control. These errors are not easy to spot, and that's exactly why many people unknowingly spend them or throw them away. Some collectors and sellers online claim values in the thousands, tens of thousands, and yes, you may even see claims of millions of dollars. Listen carefully here. Not every claim you see is true, and not every 1998 D penny is worth big money. I'm not telling you fairy tales. I'm telling you that only very special error coins in top condition, verified by experts, can reach life-changing prices. Judy Batten, Pardai, and Nod do, but don't ignore real possibilities either. Imagine holding a coin that no one else noticed, a coin with a small mistake that makes it unique in the entire world. That uniqueness is what collectors chase. That's what makes a coin powerful. That's what creates demand. When demand meets rarity, prices explode. This is how ordinary people sometimes get extraordinary results. Not overnight magic, but smart attention and patience. People often ask, where can I sell if I find something special? The answer is simple. You can sell rare coins through coin auctions on eBay, through Facebook collector groups, or by contacting professional coin dealers. Serious buyers exist everywhere, but they only pay big money for real, verified pieces. That's why grading and authentication matters so much. Without proof, it's just talk. Here's the dramatic part most people ignore. Many valuable coins were found by people who were confused at first. They doubted themselves. They said, it's just a penny. And that confusion cost them money. So I'll ask you directly, why are you confused? If you already have a 1998 D penny, what do you lose by checking it carefully? Look at the weight. Look at the strike. Look for doubling, cracks, missing details, or anything that feels off. I'm not saying every viewer will become rich. I'm saying opportunities don't announce themselves loudly. They whisper. This coin has been around since 1998, hiding in drawers, jars, and old wallets. Some people are still holding something special and don't even know it. And yes, there are stories of people who sold rare error pennies and changed their financial situation in ways they never imagined. Let me be very clear again, because honesty matters. I'm not joking, but I'm also not lying to create false hope. A normal 1998 D penny is usually worth face value. The real money is only in rare errors, high-grade conditions, or unusual variations. That's the truth collectors respect. If someone promises guaranteed millions without proof, walk away. Still, don't underestimate the power of knowledge. One small coin, 2.5 grams in weight, can open the door to learning, collecting, and sometimes serious profit. If you have this coin, take action instead of ignoring it. Get it checked. Compare it. Learn what makes it different. Use auctions, eBay, or Facebook wisely if you find something special. So before you scroll away, remember this feeling. Suspense, curiosity, and possibility. That's how every big discovery starts. Maybe your 1998 D Lincoln cent is just a penny, or maybe it's the one coin that teaches you how valuable attention really is.